Hi, guys. It has come to my conclusion that I'm not that special. I don't go through certain things in my life that nobody else does. And although I'm just kind of making fun here, it is something that, really was a little, not the fact that I wasn't special, but the fact that everything that I go through is nothing new. I'm not the only one that goes through a lot of stuff that I go through. And this really got me thinking that, you know what? If I have to deal with a lot of things in life, then probably a lot of other people are actually dealing with these same things. So, like everything in life, there's been ups, there's been downs. And right now, in the last little while, there's a bit of a down curve to things. Being very aware of it and understanding it and really trying to not allow it to get to me to the point where I am, swallowed up by it, because I know for a fact that that curve is going to go straight to the top again, and I'm going to come out on the other side just fine, because it's that roller coaster of life, that emotions and different things that come through our life. So today I wanted to talk about negative people. And that's kind of a nice word for them. But I mean, we all have them. We all have people in our lives that are not the nicest, that tend to really maybe even be passive aggressive towards things. So they cover up their toxicity with niceness. I don't know. I don't know if I should be doing air quotes, but I know you know what I mean. Toxic people are all around us, and they do tend to really, you know, they take over a lot of times. Um, you know, we do our very best in our lives. We try to eat healthy. We take care of ourselves as much as possible. And sometimes these people come into our lives and they just disrupt everything. And it's not even so much them as an entity in your life. It is your reaction to them that really is the big kicker here for a lot of times. Although it's very debilitating and sometimes can really split you into many, many pieces. And it can really be very devastating to your self-esteem, and really maybe put you in positions where you end up losing friendships, family members, spouses. But sometimes this is a growing or learning process that a lot of us really have to understand, that if we are to grow and we are to learn and we are to move, in the direction of being the better person that we want to become, we have to sometimes let these toxic people go, either physically or metaphysically, and just not allow them to become such a part of your life that, um, like I said, it really brings you to a spot where you are not your best person. I've had a lot of these kind of people in my life, and people that are very much sensitive and kind, and uh, they very accommodating type people. These are the people, unfortunately, that these toxic people tend to prey on, whether it's consciously or unconsciously. But it is a learned process to be able to deal with these relationships and without losing yourself in the process, and to really get unstuck from there too. So I really wanted to open your eyes to some particular tools that I um, take in my life and practice and work hard at doing, because toxic people, again, they come and they go in your life. And so I've put together a little booklet for you. I'll show you a screen of it. Let's see here. going to just share my screen. I put together this little booklet for you to show you how, although it's not easy, it can be done. That we can we can, remove toxic people from our lives. So this essentially is an 11-page little booklet that will help you to see and really dive into a lot of what, who, where, when, how, and why, and how to deal with it in our lives, and just get to a spot where we are not selfishly, but really empathetically and compassionately looking after ourselves first. One of the things that I've learned to do is allow myself to be a witness to these people as people that are also struggling with their own issues, and stepping back and understanding that these people have their own thoughts, their own issues, their own troubles that are going on in their lives, and this is their toxicity is really a defense mechanism for themselves, so they don't hurt themselves more. And when we step back and take a look at that, see them from that perspective, with compassion and without judgment, but also putting this big ass protective bubble around yourself at the same time. These toxic people will not be able to hurt you. And if they do, it is only because you have allowed them to seep through that protective bubble that you've put around yourself. When we resonate at a higher vibration, and take the higher road, and not fall into that low, fearful, toxic sludge that people sometimes reside in, it can really help us to move past and, like I said, not allow them to emanate their toxicity on you, and let their energy take over your beautiful golden high vibrational energy. So this little booklet is about helping to remove toxic people from your life, but also being able to deal with it accordingly. Because I mean, a lot of times we can't remove these people from our lives, but we just have to learn how to deal and like I said, not allow them to take over and consume your goodness and your light. And that's basically what this little booklet is all about. So I'm hoping that you can take the opportunity, grab this booklet, and reach out if you need some help, whether it be for coaching, or just reach out and say, I'm really, really struggling. What should I do? If I'm able to help you, then definitely we can look at some options from there, or we can actually look at where you can reach out to community services to help you, be it a social worker or an energy worker, or a life coach, or a psychiatrist or a psychologist, somebody in the mental health field that can really give you the resources that you need to stay whole, and to stay, like I said, to stay that beautiful light that you are, and to work through these things on a very personal level. So grab the guide, and really just go into situations where you know that you are going to be involved with these toxic people, and do the best that you can. If you are in a position where you are married to a toxic person, then definitely you would like to make some big changes. Talk to this person if they're willing to, incorporate some changes in both of your lives. If not, then you may have to look at options outside of the home to really help you um, get past this kind of relationship and move forward with your life. So enjoy. And like I said, reach out, connect with me below in the comments. Say your piece. Let me know what you think. And if it's really, really of a personal nature, please don't hesitate to DM me because I'm here to help. Grab the guide and we will see you soon. Take care.